Fred Olsen Cruise s2215, Scenic Isles of Scotland. On this cruise, a total distance travelled will be 1,708 nautical miles.
Borealis. Call sign C6ES4 has a gross tonnage of 61,849 and an overall length of 237.95 meters and extreme breadth of 32.25 meters. Is a cruise ship of Fred Olsen Cruise Lines. The 1,360-passenger Borealis is one of a pair of near-identical ex-Holland America Line ships, acquired by Fred Olsen Cruise Lines in 2020 in a move that simultaneously marked the retirement of Fred's Boudicca and Black Watch. Commissioned in 1997 by the Holland America Line, the vessel was christened as Rotterdam by Princess Margaret of the Netherlands on the 9th of December 1997. Due to the pandemic and shutdown of the cruise industry, the flagships Rotterdam and sister Amsterdam were sold to Fred Olsen Cruises in summer 2020. The ship sailed from its namesake city one final time as the Rotterdam on the 11th of August 2020. Its new name was first carried by an Olsen-owned vessel in the 1940s and inspired by the Aurora Borealis. The latest Fred ships are the largest in the line's 4-strong fleet. The main entertainment venue is the 2-tier show lounge, and there is also live entertainment, such as music and comedy, in other bars and lounges. The ship also has a culinary theatre which hosts cookery classes and demonstrations. Borealis also has a swimming pool with a retractable roof, a pair of hot tubs and a spa with 9 treatment rooms, a hydro pool and 2 saunas. Outside there are tennis and basketball courts. The main restaurant spans 2 decks and is a classic and elegant venue. The 1 o'clock cannon. Part of a tradition which lasted more than a century in the port of Liverpool. The 1 o'clock gun was fired every day from the river wall at Morpeth Dock, Birkenhead, to give ships a time check. Ships would set their chronometers by the gun and, despite the introduction of radio time signals, this service continued until 1969. Timekeeping has always been an essential part of safe navigation. The Seaforth Radar Tower is an example of 1960s architecture, an amalgam of corrugated iron and grey bricks set alongside wind turbines and rusting piles of scrap metal. It's used to monitor vessels using the Mersey shipping channels. It offers possibly the most spectacular panorama on Merseyside. A glance across Liverpool Bay takes in the Royal Ver building and both cathedrals, while a few turns of the neck bring into view Wallasey and New Brighton, snow-capped Welsh mountains and even Blackpool Tower. Mersey Docks and Harbour Company, MDHC, owns the 98 feet, 30 meters tower. The tower was manned 24 hours a day. But as technology developed in the 1970s and 1980s, staff moved to the Port of Liverpool building, then Seaforth's Maritime Centre, where information from the tower was fed through a cable. Workers visit twice a week to make routine checks on the equipment. There are plans to demolish it. Another place is a piece of modern sculpture by British artist Antony Gormley. Located at Crosby Beach. It consists of 100 cast-iron figures facing towards the sea. The figures are modelled on the artist's own naked body. The work proved controversial due to the naked statues but has increased tourism to the beach. It was put on display at Crosby on the 1st of July, 2005. After some controversy, Sefton Metropolitan Borough Council decided on the 7th of March, 2007 that the sculptures should be permanently installed at the beach. The figures were cast at Hargreaves Foundry in Halifax, West Yorkshire, and the Joseph and Jessie Siddons Foundry in West Bromwich by foundryman Derek Alexander. The Douglas Complex is a 54-metre, 177 feet, high system of 3 linked platforms in the Irish Sea, 24 kilometres, 15 miles, off the North Wales coast. The Douglas Complex is also the control hub for other platforms in the area, and provides power for all platforms. It also offers recreational, catering and medical facilities for up to 80 personnel. Gas is sent through a pipeline 33.5 kilometre, 20.8 miles, long to a processing plant at Point of Ayr, in Flintshire, North Wales. Oil produced is sent through another pipeline, 17 kilometres long, to the offshore storage installation, a permanently anchored barge which acts as a floating oil terminal, capable of holding 870,000 barrels.